Hey guys, welcome back to Confirmed RM YouTube channel. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day, especially Sunday. The weekend's over, we're getting into the new week, and after Bitcoin's been moving up and going absolutely crazy, what do we have to do, guys? It looks like we have to come back down and retest. We were talking about this just a few days ago when we made our video. You can look over here on the RSI, you can look over here on the MACD, you can start seeing the downturn of us. You know, we came up pretty high here on the daily. This is a daily and hitting an 81, so it looks like we're starting to kind of curtail. But what we can do here is also on the 4 hour see that we have been falling ever since we hit that high on the 9th, which is about about a week and 2 days ago at this point. Which looks like we hit that peak actually right over here when we actually were talking around that 48,000. Even though we've came up here and hit that 52.5, the RSI has been closing, so has the MACD. I mean, we kind of flatlined with the MACD. We kind of went up just a little bit more, but you can see it's been a battle. We got that push to the top there. You got the two bottoms that push, and then now the push back down. But here on the 4 hour at least, if we were to really like scroll in here and look at what's going on, let's see. Grab ourselves a Fibonacci. We'll go from the most recent bottom, the most recent top over here. See how that works. Not quite there, but regardless, guys, you can see the volume is starting to come back, it's starting to be a little more happy. But here on the daily, though, we can definitely get an idea that the volume on a daily is starting to come back down. It looks like it's going to start dwindling a little bit more. It makes sense after what we had seen with Bitcoin. Everyone obviously screaming to the moon, but as you guys know, corrections need to happen. And looks like this might be our trajectory going forward a little bit down here. Looks like to the end of February. It might take us till that day to get to the bottom of this, but let's see. Grabbing our trend, having a hard time, but what we can do is go like this. You can see like that. Actually, you can even zoom out a little bit further. If you really wanted to go by all the bottoms here, you could try this. You can see it's going to be making some sort of move this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But I think the best case scenario would actually be Monday, Tuesday of seeing Bitcoin move, and this is coming into an ascending triangle here. I would definitely say the thing that perplexes me seeing something like this is technically more of a ascending triangle when you're kind of looking at it more like this and going back and forth. Excuse me. And out of this, you would usually see at least a move. It would be like up here to say like Tuesday or Wednesday, up here to like 54,000. So maybe that would be a short-term play. Maybe that works because you can see we're pretty far off here on the bottom side of this MACD. Maybe come back up here and retouch, and then it'd be another fall. So maybe we get our push up here and then come up here to that 702 region of the 54 or 55,000 and then get our knockback. But that's a scenario that can play out. You can see down here in the RSI too, we're making headway. We're still in oversold territory. And we're sitting at around the 60s, so it's not like it's terrible. But that's a scenario that we have in our head, is that this is an ascending triangle coming up here. And, it has a target or breakout of getting to around $55,000. But if we're unable to break through this 1618, remember we were talking about the other night, right here, about 47,000 to was this 47.5 right in this region, and that would make sense because that would be the weight of this triangle here, and we'd fall, and it'd be right around that region. If we were to grab ourselves like a fib from the high to the low here, it makes sense right there. The 2618 would be we'd have our first fall here to around 49,329, and then it would be the subsequent 47,109 right afterwards. But those are two things I'm thinking about with Bitcoin. In the overall grand scheme of things, it looks like for the next 2 weeks, it looks a little bit more like kind of on a downside, but it doesn't mean that short-term pushes up can't happen. But long-term, we see how the trend's going. Look here on the daily. You can see it's really making its way. So let's just see if it can come back down here and hold and then get another push for continuation. Cool. But, this is the most oversold we've seen ourselves over here, especially on the MACD in a while. We still have a little bit of ways to come back home. So when stuff does this, we have to kind of reel ourselves in and kind of think about things logically. Obviously, we keep tap in the 161 here at 52.5, 47.1 to 47.5 is gonna be a home. So keep it on your mind. Over here, XRP. Only crypto I see up 0.5% today. Well, yeah, if we go to an FLR, all the altcoins are kind of up a little bit. But XRP, look at that, to a T, 57 cents, 57,000. We all wish, right? But regardless, kind of exactly what we expected over the course of the days, getting ourselves up, hitting it around that 57, and then kind of holding them back inside this trend. And it's just so funny how we talked about this, a month ago, 2 months ago, about how we could briefly fall underneath this, and then, everyone's going to start freaking out, saying XRP is going to go low. But I've proved in the past that we've done this for about like 20 to 25 days, and then we come back up, and then we come back right into the trend. So right now, we're making our way. It looks like, the end of the week, of next week, we'll start seeing something. Let's see, the end of the week next week. Yep, this is 18th. XRP is going to be bouncing around in here if it doesn't get a catalyst from the rest of the market, but between 54.8 and around 57. So plus or minus 2.5 cents. Seems about right to me. So, but if we're able to get ourselves a move right here, take the last time we smacked right here, and it looks like to around 59 cents we could see our move. And you can see in the grand scheme of things, we're actually able to break out here conviction. The highest we could see ourselves go is around 62 to 64. Okay. But XRP is not that crazy to even think about right now, guys. We got ourselves out of a long rut, and we're actually seeing ourselves kind of net neutral at the moment. We see ourselves in the RSI around a 60. So nothing too crazy to really note. Just I want to see it stay between 54 and 57. Just kind of meander its way here for the rest of the month. So that's around 2 days, 11 days. So let's just see. Guys. See how DJI is doing. DJI still up there, right near its all-time high. And minus what? How many percents are you down? Literally only 0.81% down. So DJI is still up there and going. So, but regardless, guys, just giving you guys the updates on what we're seeing on Bitcoin and the rest of the market, seeing what we're going to be getting, and going forward. But obviously, it's going to be Monday. It's going to be interesting. But we have two scenarios that could work out with Bitcoin. Take your bets, and then XRP and as well as the rest of the altcoins will make their moves in accordance to it afterwards. But all right, guys. Hope you guys are having a good Sunday. Have a good Monday if you're listening to us early in the morning, and I'll see you guys in the next one.